Hey everyone, and welcome to the club. We're just 4 sleeps away from Christmas, so today I'll be showing you how to draw Christmas Mario. Let's get started at the top center of our page with the nose. So I'm going to draw a circle, starting from the very top. We'll work our way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in behind the nose. So we're going to leave a gap in the center. On the left side, on top of the nose, we're going to draw an oval. Going up, coming around, and then we'll just pull this in towards the side of the nose. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Starting at the top, match up the height, come all the way around, and then back in towards the side of the nose. Now we're going to push the iris towards the center. So on the inside of the left eye, right up here, we're going to curve around, drawing an oval, and again, pulling that in towards the side of the nose. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to draw an even smaller oval on the inside of the iris. Starting from the inside of the eye, we're going to leave an even gap all the way around, and then pull that in. Now at the top of the iris, we're going to draw a small circle for a highlight. Now let's move down and draw the mustache. So this is going to get tucked in behind the nose. So just below the eye, on the side of the nose, we're going to curve out, and then up. Do that on both sides. Now I'm going to draw a series of curves coming down towards the center. Let's start on the outside, curve around, and then pull that in. Let's draw another one just below it, coming down and in. Now I'm going to do one more coming up towards the center. Coming down and up, just underneath the nose. Now we're going to tuck the mouth in underneath the mustache. So on the left side, we're going to curve down in the middle, then back up on the right. Let's add the top row of teeth. So from the left side, underneath the mustache, we'll curve down and up. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction for the tongue. Starting on the left side, curve up, and then down. Now we're going to move to the outside and draw in the cheeks. From the corner of the mustache, we're going to step out, curve out the cheek, and we're just going to pull that in towards the mouth right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's draw on the chin. From this point, we're going to curve down underneath the mouth, and then back up on the right side. Now from the top of the cheeks, I want to curve out and up towards the top of the head. To right about there. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve going up above the eyes. We'll go up in the middle, and back down on the right side. Let's draw on the edge of the hair. From the top of the cheek, we're going to go straight up and then curve that in. Now directly above the eyes, we're going to add the eyebrow. So starting on the left side, we're just going to follow the same curve of the eye, going around and then down on the inside. Now let's draw on the top of the eyebrow. Starting from the left, we're going to curve and tuck this in underneath the hat brim. Go in the opposite direction on the inside. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add the ears on the side of the head. From this point, I'm going to curve up and out, round out the ear, and then pull that in towards the cheek. Now from the top of the cheek, I'm going to curve out and across the inside of the ear. Now we're going to draw on the top of the hat brim. Starting on top of the left ear, I'm going to curve up above the center, and we'll curve that down on top of the right ear. Let's continue drawing in the hat. So from the left side, we're just going to step in. I'm going to draw a curve that goes all the way over towards the right. So we're going to start by going up towards the top. I'm going to round this out. Now I'm just going to pull this over towards the right. Now right here, we're going to add a circle. Starting from the end of the line, and draw a big circle. Now we're going to draw on the right side of the hat. So we're going to line this up on the right, curve up, and then over towards the left. Now from this circle, I'm going to step down, curve over, and then in behind this line. So now we're going to give Mario a large beard. So we're going to start on the side of the cheek on the left. We're going to curve out, and then in. We're going to line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to come down with another curve, coming down and then pulling that in. Now I'm going to do 2 more coming up towards the center. Starting on the left, we'll curve down, then up in the middle, and then we'll connect the side on the right. Now that we finished the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with the sides of the body first. Starting on the left side underneath the beard, we're going to curve out, and then pull that in towards the hip. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to leave a gap for the legs and just curve in the center. Starting on the left, we'll curve down, and then up. Let's add a large rectangular belt buckle. Starting from the top, we're going to go across with a straight line. We're going to come down on either side with a slightly shorter line, and then close off the bottom with another straight line. Now I'm just going to trace this out on the inside, leaving an even space gap all the way around. Now let's draw on the side of the belt. From the top corner of the buckle, we're going to step down, we're going to go across and then curve up towards the side of the body. The same thing on the right. Now from the bottom corner, we're going to step up and draw on that same curve. Now from the beard down towards the buckle, we're going to draw 2 straight lines on either side. Starting on the left, we're going to come straight down towards the buckle. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's continue working down with the legs. I'm going to leave a gap in the center. On the left side, I'm going to curve out and then down. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to curve the top of the cuff. Starting on the left side, we're going to go across and then curve up at the end. Now from here, we're going to curve the outside of the leg. We're going to connect these 2 points with a curve going out and then back in. Now we're going to add a thick boot cuff. From the bottom corner on the left, I'm going to curve out and then back in. On the inside, we're going to curve in the opposite direction, curving in and then back out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve coming down and back up. Back on the left side, we're going to draw on the heel. Starting from this point, we're going to curve in and then down towards the heel. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to round out the bottom of the foot. From the heel, we're going to curve down and then up towards the toe. Now we're going to draw on the top of the foot. From the toe, I'm going to curve up in towards that cuff and then just pull that down. Go up and hook that down. Let's thicken up the sole. Taking this curve, we're going to step up and just duplicate that. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. The arm on the left is going to be holding the bag. So we start with the thumb first. Starting just beside the beard, we draw on the thumb, curving around out the tip of the thumb, and then we'll just pull that back in. Now from the top of the thumb, let's draw on the back side of the hand, curving up, rounding this out, and then just pulling that down. From the tip of the thumb, I'm just going to curve the bottom of the hand, coming down. I'm just going to pull that on the inside of the outside of the hand. Let's draw the end of the bag. From this point, we're going to step in, curve over the line, and then down. We're going to step in and curve inwards. Now let's connect these 2 points with a wave. Start on the left side, we're going to curve down, up, and then across. We're going to add a wrinkle. In between these 2 lines, I'm just going to curve it down. Let's draw the edge of the cuff. Starting up here, we're going to curve across and then up in behind the body. Now we're going to draw on the bottom part of the arm. So underneath the bag, curve down and then in. We're going to thicken up the cuff, just curving across and then up. Now let's move over to the right side and draw on this arm. About halfway down the body, curve out and then down towards the wrist. We draw a small half circle for the thumb. Now at the end of the thumb, I'm going to draw a small bracket. Now from here, just going to round out the bottom of the mitt. So from the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to curve down. Now we're going to curve and round out the hand. Now we're just going to pull this up in behind the beard. Going up and then in. From the top of the thumb, I'm going to curve down and then back up towards the outside of the arm. We're going to step up and draw that same curve for the top edge of the cuff. Now we're going to draw the bag in behind the body. So we start on the side of the ear. I'm going to curve out and then just pull that in towards the hand. Now I'm gonna do overlap. I'm gonna step up, curve out, round out the bottom of the bag, and then in behind the leg. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. Starting on the right side of the ear, we're gonna curve out. I'm just gonna pull this into right about there. Now we're gonna do a reverse overlap. We're gonna step in this time, curve over that line, pull that in behind the hand. Now we're gonna continue in between the arm and the leg. Coming down and in. Now in between the legs, I'm just gonna finish this off with a curve. Let's add a wrinkle above the hand here. Starting at the top, we'll curve out and up, step in, go up and over, and that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Christmas Mario. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy holidays.